welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be planning my January, February, and March diamond painting kits. I started doing these videos this year in 2023, and it's become a good way for me to make sure I'm looking through the event spreadsheet, make sure I'm looking through my stash to find kits that aren't necessarily just new releases. And you guys really seem to enjoy these videos, so I am going to keep them going in 2024. So today we're going to plan the first 3 months. Now, before we do that, I do have a bunch of sticker sheets that I need to trim down and get into my binders that I keep them in. I do have a video on my channel of this, and I got this idea from Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights. So this is not an original idea, but it works very well for me, and I've shared it with you guys a few times, and a lot of you have said that you have also tried this method. So I tend to do like batches of adding my sticker sheets in, just because I do need to trim them down to get them to fit into the mini screen protectors, which I will leave links to these as well as the mini binders down below. I will say that the prices on Amazon have increased quite a bit since I purchased my set. Pretty sure I did the binders in 2022, and I think that they were much cheaper then. So I will leave links down below, but I'm sure you could look in Staples or Office Max or any kind of supply store like that. I don't know that Target and Walmart have them, but you could certainly check to see if you can get them for cheaper. So the first thing I'm going to do is trim all of these down. Now, in order to get them to fit into the sheet protectors, they do need to be trimmed just a bit, because obviously, like, the sheet protector doesn't go all the way over. You can see the little seam there, and there's just a little bit of overhang. So you can trim from either side. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to trim from the side with the picture. I need to get a new blade, I think. I've been making a lot of bookmarks with my paper cutter, so. And then you can see with that little bit of trim, it fits perfectly. So I'm gonna do all of these, and then we will get these organized in the appropriate binder. It's been a while since I've talked about or shown how I do my binder, so I thought it would be fun to just kind of squeeze it into this video. If anybody is looking to do this setup before the start of the year. So, I'm gonna try to keep these organized by artist so that once we get into the binders, it will be easy to put everything away. I have collected so many pieces from this particular artist, and I feel like their artwork is just a little bit different with a lot of their kits, that you kind of forget that it's the same artist, but it's this Rita Konya. She has a number of kits on the Amazon storefront, but she also has a few through the regular website, and I am really enjoying her artwork. Okay, I'm so bummed I didn't get to this kit this year. Just wasn't in the cards, but it will be at the top of my list for next November. All right, I need to pull out a few more. Some of these kits I cannot wait for. Like this Christmas shell one, I already know is going to be on my list for Christmas in July. It's just so beautiful. Oops, I did not trim enough off of this one. Take a little bit off of the label side. That should do it. this kit too. Oh, so beautiful. Trying to decide if I hear Steven coughing and if I need to go check on him. Seems like he stopped. Okay. Just a few more. I really can't tell if it's him coughing or if it's something else. Okay, Sarah Mustafa, we have Snow Queen, which I can tell you, this one is definitely on my list to do in January. If you watched my unboxing, I was so annoyed with myself when I was editing that video because I just was like, oh my god, I love this so much. So this one is definitely on the list. I do keep a little, like a note on my phone. I have an iPhone, so like the Notes app. I do keep a list of kits that I would like to work on, and I will kind of reference that as we're going through through the events and stuff, but I have somewhat of an idea. We'll see if I decide on those kits or not. Okay, so I can get rid of my paper cutter, and I can get rid of sheet protectors. I can get rid of my trash. Okay, so Sarah Mustafa. All right, now I keep my kits in alphabetical order by first name, which I know is weird. If you watched my, what did I call that video? If you watched my spreadsheet, my diamond painting spreadsheet video, you will know that that's how I do it. I really don't know why I decided on that, but it's fine, it works. Okay, Dominic Davison, Deborah. Okay, so we go here. And then, okay, so this is A through L. Okay, Larry Jones, Elizabeth. The other ones will go in the other binder. All my Chuck Pinsons take up a lot of room. I really need to prioritize working on some Chuck Pinsons next year. A, B, C, D, E. I also need to finish this kit. I need to work on that kit. There's so many. This is like painful sometimes to go through all of my kits because I legitimately do want to work on everything that I have in my stash. It's just impossible to make that happen, which is such a bummer. Okay, it looks like I have a sticky tab and a piece of hair. Don't want that. Looks like I have a sticky tab, so let's see what that is for. Oh yes, Vintage Red Truck. I had wanted to work on this one in November, but unfortunately I ran out of time, so. All right, I have some Sarah Mustafas, so here we go. We have Coral, Daydreaming, So Longing, and then Springtime Blossoms. Then we have, let's do our R's. You know what? I flipped two M's, so we will put Marilyn Kazanov away. Go like this. I unboxed this kit with you guys, and the drills came, 2 of the bags were not sealed, so they mixed together. diamonddartclub did end up sending me replacements. I can't remember if I updated you guys on that or not. So they did end up taking care of that, which was nice. Here is Oh, I only have one of her kits left in my stash. That's right. I worked on one of them in October. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then Snowy Owl. P. I think I have the, yeah, Puffy Gator. Okay. So Patrick Lamontage and then Peggy Collins. Okay, so that is all of my sticker sheets back to being organized, which is great. I do have I have the diamond painting event spreadsheet for 2024 that Mr. and Mrs. Dubé put together. However, I was looking on it and there are a couple of events that I know are happening that are not listed, which I'm assuming means that the event coordinators haven't provided it. I don't really know how they keep it organized. And there is a new Instagram account that has events and I follow them, but I cannot find their page to save my life. So if you guys know of any events that I skip mentioning when I do the rundown, please let us know in the comments because I'm always looking for more events to join and all of that fun stuff. So I'm going to be using my new notebook. Now, I still have not filmed and posted my Christmas Eve video, so I'm trying to hide to hide that page. So let's see. I don't know if I can be any more annoying about that. That's not gonna work, is it? Let me just grab a piece of paper. Again, it's nothing like revolutionary. It's just that I don't recall seeing anybody else talk about this type of video or complete this type of video. So I kind of want to be the first one that I know of to do it. So I'm going to tape this down just temporarily. I apologize for being like really annoying about it, but okay, that should work. Now let's talk about January. So I have mentioned before that I am very much a seasonal diamond painter. I have a lot of winter kits that I want to work on, a lot of snowy kits. So that is my priority in January. Now, the 2024 spreadsheet has a few events listed. It has Alice in a Winter Wonderland, which is being hosted by Life with Lindsay. I have completed kits for that event the last 2 years. Unfortunately, I don't have any more Alice kits, so I will not be participating, but I will definitely be, you know, supporting Lindsay. I love her. She's so great. And, you know, following the hashtags so I can like everybody's pictures. I'm trying to pare down my stash a little bit. I'm not like setting a limit or anything, but one of my priorities this year, which will do, today was supposed to be my diamond painting goals, but to be honest with you, I have not sat down and figured them out. And I kind of need to film my Christmas Eve video before I talk to you guys about my diamond painting goals. So that's why we're planning our kits today instead. But one of my goals, unofficially, because I have not made it a real goal just yet, is to not purposefully purchase kits to join events. So really like essentially to join events that I already have canvases for versus rushing out to buy one. So unfortunately, I don't have any more Alice kits in my stash, so I will not be participating in Alice in a Winter Wonderland. It's absolutely nothing personal. So, but I encourage you guys to participate in that event. Next up on the list is Astronomer Paint Along 2024, which is being hosted by Mia Warming Hansen. It looks like it's being hosted on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I don't know anything about that event, but it sounds cool. And then we have Wrap Up a Whip 2024, which is being hosted by Anxiety Art Adventures and Sparkling Spectrumite. I do not have any outstanding whips, so granted, I have to finish my current kit, which is, I don't think I've shared it on my channel yet. It is the Polar Express one from Mandy Manzano. So I guess if that stretches into the new year, I can count that. I don't really know. My plan is to finish it before 2024. Next we have Richard Lorenz 2024. I don't own any kits by that artist, so I will not be completing one for that event. And then we have Ticket to Ride 2024 by Cheryl Katz. I don't plan to participate in that one either, just because I think Ticket to Ride is like a landscape or a destination that you would like to go to. And I don't think I have anything that I want to work on that fits that, so I will not be participating in that. And it looks like that's all they have listed for January. Now, I do know that the Jeremiah Kettner event is happening, which is being hosted by Bree, and I believe that she is using a co-host this year, which is, if I'm not mistaken, Sophie from the Diamond Help Desk. I believe that they're pairing up for that one this year. It's not listed, but I will be participating in that one. So let's talk about what I want to work on in January. So the first kit that I want to work on is one that we just put away, and it is by Patrick Lamontage. I probably am totally saying that incorrectly, but it is the Snow Queen kit. So I have my little tags. We're going to use blue for January. So this is kit number 1. I am so in love with that diamond painting. I really can't wait to work on it. It is a round, which we love. So I'm going to use my little highlighter. Whoops. So, my hair is everywhere. So, Snow Queen. I am probably shaking you guys, and for that, I do apologize. I need to figure out a more stable... See, there's an N in his last name, so it makes me feel like I've been pronouncing it wrong. That's okay. I think... Okay, I'm going to do DAC. The artist is Patrick Lamontage. I'm also going to put down that it's a 55.8 by 73.7 round. And then no event. So that will be my first kit of 2024, and I'm really, really excited to work on this particular painting. I have a couple of days off around the new year, so I'm hoping I can make a pretty good dent in that one, but we'll see. Okay, next up, I do want to participate in Bree's event, and so I need a Jeremiah Kettner, and I think I want to do, I was between Crystal Fox, but I think I really want to complete Night Garden, because guys, look how old this kit is. Look at how big the stickers are. These are not pre-cut. If I'm not mistaken, this was the first, I believe, first kit that Diamond Art Club released with Jeremiah Kettner, so I really want to work on this one. Like I said before, I'm trying to really focus on my stash and get some kits out of it in 2024. So I am going to be working on Night Garden. Now, this one isn't like Christmassy per se, but that's okay. Okay, so Jeremiah Kettner. This one is a 56 by 71, and it is also a round, which we love. And this one is for, I don't quite know what the event hashtag is going to be. I think last year it was the Jeremiah Kettner along. Is that right? Let me see. Let's go to Instagram. I don't know if Bree has posted anything, but let me pull up her page. Painting with Pitties. Let's see. Okay, so this is last year's information, but it was Jeremiah Kettner DP along was the hashtag. So I'm just going to use that again. Jeremiah Kettner DP along. And if there's like a year added on or something, I can tack that on if I need to. So that will be my first event of the year, which is exciting. Let me flag this one with blue. Okay, and then I am hoping to continue the trend this year of making sure I'm working on one kit each month that is not Diamond Art Club. So I think what I would like to do is get another very old kit out of my stash, and it is from Dreamer Designs. I'm hoping I can find an image because it is no longer carried. Wait, is it still carried by them? Yeah, they no longer carry this image. So it is this painting. Now, this diamond painting was from my first order from Dreamer Designs, which was 2021, I'm pretty sure. Was it 2020? I think it was 2021. Wait. Actually, I think it was Black Friday 2020. Do we want to go into the archives to find out? Because I took a picture on my Instagram when my Instagram was more just like everything versus just progress pictures, which is what I generally post now. I used to post pictures of hauls, like before I had a YouTube channel, I would post like my pen orders and kit orders and stuff like that. But now I'm curious of how long this kit has been in my stash. And I'm not generally someone who like, I don't really care how long something's been in my stash, but I don't know. Gosh, I've done some fun kits though. I love going through my older projects. Let's see. Oh, look at my little pretty placer rainbow. Okay. So Confetti was the other kit. Confetti the cat was the other kit that I purchased, and I completed him in 2021. Oh my god, look, it's baby Luna. Okay. Does that mean I purchased that kit in 2020? Oh no. Come on, I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, here's the picture. Oh my god, 2020. Yikes. Yeah, okay, I need to work on this painting. So I completed the other one that I purchased in this order, but I have not completed Winter Cabin. So we are going to add that to my December lineup. Now I am fairly certain that this is a square. Let me actually pull up my spreadsheet here. Because if you are new to diamond painting, back in the day, Dreamer Designs only did square kits. Their rounds are relatively new within the last couple of years. So I'm a little nervous about the quality of the square drills, but it's a pretty small kit if I'm remembering correctly. I have my spreadsheet here. Yeah, it's a 40 by 50. It is a square, but I need to get this out of my stash. So the Winter Cabin is going on. So that is a Dreamer Designs. It is an Anne-Marie Bone. And it will also make sure that I am still working on the squares in my stash, because I would be totally fine with just forgetting that they exist and only working on rounds, but I do still need to finish my square kits. So this is no event, and I have room to add in a fourth if I feel so inclined. Now, I know my Jeremiah Kettner will come together very quickly, just from my experience with working on his kits in the past and just remembering what that canvas looks like. I know that his artwork is very color blocky, so I could potentially get a fourth kit in, and I have one that I'm going to schedule for February, but if I can start it in January, then I will. So we're going to start with 3. I think 3 is going to be my sweet spot with planning this year. There were some months in 2023 that I planned 4 kits, but I think I'm going to go for 3, and then that kind of leaves me open to some of the snack size kits in my stash if I have the extra time. So this is January. We have Snow Queen from Diamond Art Club. We have Night Garden from Diamond Art Club by Jeremiah Kettner. And then we have The Winter Cabin by Dreamer Designs. So that is January. Next up we have February, which I need to pick a highlighter for. Oop, not that one. I think it's this one. Yep. All right, so, I mean, we're going to go for a pink if I can find one. Oh, look at that. That's actually not... I feel like that color is going to match the washi tape better, so we will go with that. Okay, let's go back to the event spreadsheet. So for February, we have Love for All Seasons DP, which is being hosted by Mr. and Mrs. Dubé and Dazzle and Dot. I assume that that's like a Valentine's themed event. I don't have any Valentine's themed kits this year. I worked on Ladybug Love from Diamond Art Club for February 2023, just because I felt like all the pinks were very Valentine's-y, but I don't have like a Valentine specific kit to work on. Next for events, we have Paint Gem Mini. I'm sorry, I need to take a quick drink. We had our Christmas party at work today, and I feel like I talked more today than I have in a very long time because I am not very social. Okay, Paint Gem Mini 2024 is being hosted by the Crafty Diamond. Ooh, Debbie is hosting that event. I don't have any Paint Gem Minis, so I will not be participating in that. Now, a couple of the events that I mentioned in January do stretch through February, so definitely check the spreadsheet if you have, if you're wondering about dates. I'll make sure to link it in the description for you guys. And then we have SQC 2024, which I think is a Sparkle Queen Creations event, which is being hosted by Jamie Paints and Kirby. I don't have any kits from Sparkle Queen Creations, so I will not be participating in that one. And then there's also Rainbow On 2, which is being hosted by Diamond Painting TM. I don't know that I have any. Oh, well, I do have. I kind of want to save that kit, though. Wait, no, I worked on that kit last year. Never mind. I was thinking of the Puffy Gator. Was it called Pride? I can't remember. I worked on that one last year, though. Never mind. So I don't know that I have any rainbow kits, but I also don't know that like that event is really speaking to me. So I might skip events for February, although, yeah, I don't think any of my kits will fit into the Love for All Seasons, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the kits that I think I want to work on. So going back to that project that I said I could move up to January, it is a kit by Rita Konya, PQR. It's this one, Snowy Owl. So if I have time in January, I'll probably scooch this one up because it's pretty small. It's a 32.8 by 46 centimeters. There's only 24 colors. I feel like I could probably work on it pretty quickly. But I am going to schedule it for February just in case I don't have time to do another kit. I feel like January tends to be my most popular diamond painting month. I think this year, 2023, I completed 4, just because I have some time off around the new year and we get a couple of days off because they're holidays where we are. So, and then also it's like, it's January. What else am I going to do? So I think I could potentially get this one done in January, but like I said, I am going to schedule it in February, and it is called Snow Owl. Like I mentioned, I like to do seasonal diamond paintings, and February is still very wintry where I am from in New York. So this is from DAC. The artist is Rita Konya. Did I do the size next? Yes. This one is a 32.8 by 46, and it is another round, and there will be no event. Okay, next is going to be a kit from what used to be Diamond Shop, and I feel like this fits February personally. It's a big one though, if I'm remembering correctly. Do I have the name right? No, I'm not quite sure. I'm looking up the artist because Diamond Shop no longer exists. Okay, here we go. So this is not exactly, okay, here we go. This is Rose from the artist, like you can ignore all of the text that's on it. Yeah, so it looks like this. And obviously it is Belle, and you can see the beast's shadow in there. I don't know, I get very Valentine's-y love type feelings from that one. So I'm gonna work on that one, I think, in February. It is pretty big. It's a 60 by 85. It is a round drill, but if you've worked on a Diamond Shop, you know that they were pretty into confetti. So it might be a little heavy on the confetti. But I think it'll be a really fun kit to work on. So you guys know my thoughts on the whole Diamond Shop situation, and I have talked to you guys before about still completing their kits, and if you guys would be okay with me doing that and also sharing a post review. I think last time I called it like a show and tell or a share and tell. So I will probably do the same thing, but is there two? Yes. But I want to work on it. It's a beautiful kit, and you know, the artist still deserves the support, even though not everybody's happy with the company. So round, and again, that will be another no event kit. Oh, I forgot to tag Snowy Owl. I have pink tabs for February, of course. Okay, so that will be my second kit. I'll show you guys the image one more time. Isn't it just so beautiful? I hope it comes out well. And then I think I'm going to go back to a wintry kit, and that will be another Rita Konya, actually, and it is Guardian of the Winter Forest. So it's this one. This is a newer kit to my stash. It's been out for a bit, but it is a new addition, and I don't know. I've really been enjoying fantasy books in like my reading life, and this just, I think because she kind of gives like fae vibes with her ears and stuff, I was into it. So I am going to plan that one. So that is Guardian of the, and I definitely did not highlight long enough. I highlight before. This is like a planner community thing. I highlight before because then you know you won't smudge your pen. Okay, so Guardian of the Winter Forest. This is a, see, now I'm gonna highlight and I'm gonna smudge my pen. This is again by Rita Konya. It is a 50.7 by 73.7, and it is another round, yes. And again, no event for that one. So those are my plans for February. Again, just 3 kits. And I will pop that there. Okay, and then we are on to March. Let me find a highlighter for March, which obviously, dang it, I did it again. Obviously, we're going to use green. It's hard to find a green highlighter sometimes that's like the right type of green, so I might have to, that one will work. be a little obnoxious, but that's okay. As I hit you guys with the camera, or with the pen. Get out of here. Okay, I have green tabs for this one. Let's talk about the events. So for March, looks like there's only 2 listed here. So we have the Bella Arts DP Along, which I'm assuming is probably one of their kits. I don't have any kits from Bella Art de Nicole. If it's something else, if you can use other paintings, let me know in the comments down below. And then we have the Spring DP Along, which runs through March, from March 15th to the April 30th, to the end of April. So that could potentially work for something, because I do have a little Easter kit that I plan to work on, because Easter is early this year. It's at the end of March. I prefer when Easter's in April. I don't know why. But I would like to work on a kit from Diamond Dots. It has been so long since I've done a Diamond Dots kit, and I feel like it's a good transition piece from winter to spring. So let me see if I can find the image. Okay, so it is, like I said, it's from Diamond Dots. I believe the one I have is round. Let me pull it up here. Diamond Dots. It is. So it's this one. I think it's pronounced Fjord. I don't know. Fjord Travel. This is a 41 by 51 centimeter round kit. I don't know who the artist is. I'm assuming it's one of their like in-house designers or Shutterstock or something. I'm not quite sure, but I have not worked on a Diamond Dots since early 2022, I'm pretty sure. And I've had this kit in my stash for a while. So I think it's a good type of transition. You can kind of see the snow on the mountains in the background. But I think it'll be a fun kit. So let's add it to the list. So this is FJORD. Again, I did not highlight enough. So this one is from Diamond Dots. I don't know their artists, so I'm just going to skip to 41 by 51 round. And this will be another no event kit. I kind of like to start the year out skipping events just so I can kind of work on some kits that I really want to work on, versus kits that I feel like I'm working on to satisfy an event. So that is that. Next up, there's a kit from Oraloa that I want to work on that is a square, if I'm not mistaken. And I have not worked on a square from them since I had my kind of like crappy square kit that I did. So, Sweet Cat. I have opened this one on my channel and it is so cute. It is this one. Come on. Look how cute. So sweet. It's a 50 by 50 and like I said, it is a square. So we'll see how that goes. Is there an artist listed? The artist is listed as Oraloa, so do with that what you will. Sweet Cat. And that will mean that I work on 2 kits from different shops in March, which will be nice. And then that leaves us with our last kit of the month, which I do plan to go back to Diamond Art Club, and it will be, oh my gosh, it's going to be another Rita Konya. It's this one though. Fairy Bunny. Isn't that so cute? I thought it would just be a really fun Easter type kit. Now that I'm looking at March though, I have a lot of small kits and I'm thinking I could probably fit a 4th in. I just don't know what I want to work on. So I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to leave it open-ended. And, you know, I can add if I need to. I think it's funny though that I'll be working on 3 kits by this artist in 2 months. Rita Konya. I need to get used to writing on this grid, like dot paper. I feel like I'm not writing very straight because it's not a line, and I don't know how I feel about that. This is a 32, oh my gosh, 0.8 by 40.6. It is a round, so we'll be going back to round after our square kit. And this will be another no event. So those are my plans for January, February, and March. I do have a green tag to put down on this one. And I do have thoughts for a kit in April, but now that I'm thinking, like now that I've seen what I have down for March, that kit might become a March project. But we're gonna wait, see how the first couple of months play out, see where I'm at with finishes, and then we'll go from there. So let me give you guys a quick rundown of what we've got. So first up is going to be Snow Queen from Patrick, I want to say L'Montage, but I don't know if I'm supposed to enunciate the N. I have no idea. So this is going to be the first kit that I work on. Then we're going to go to the Jeremiah Kettner along, and I'm going to work on Night Garden. This has been in my stash for a very long time. After Night Garden, we're going to go to Dreamer Designs, and I'm going to work on, where is it? The Winter Cabin by Anne-Marie Bone. This one. Then we're going to, in February, go to Snow Owl, which is this one. My phone is dying, so I'm trying to film this really quickly. So we're gonna go to that one. Then we will go to Rose by Anna Dittman, followed by another Rita, Guardian of the Winter Forest. And then in March, we're going to kick it off with a Diamond Dots kit, which has been a long time coming. It's going to be this one, followed by an Oraloa, this one called Sweet Cat. And then we'll go back to Diamond Art Club and back to Rita for Fairy Bunny. So those are my plans for January, February, and March. Now, I do like to mention in these videos that this is subject to change. If something else strikes my fancy, if a new kit comes out that I really want, I will absolutely move some things around. I'll completely remove a kit. I'll shuffle it down, whatever my little heart desires. But I just like to have a rough idea. This helps me if I want to go to DP with Sparklers or a special drill site and I want to pick up some special drills, which I do want to do for Guardian of the Winter Forest. I need to go on to DP with Sparklers, but having a plan means I can go and I can pick up drills that I need for a few kits rather than having to place a bunch of small orders. So those are my plans. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys started planning your kits for 2024 yet? Or am I the only crazy one in the room? Because I'm okay with that if that's the case. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to send you over to today's Advent. We only have a couple of days left. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And I will see you all in tomorrow's video for my Christmas Eve special. See you then.
Hello everybody, it's day 23. This is like the 15th outtake. So let's get this one right. Alright.
Are you naughty or nice today?
One of us is naughty. I'm being nice.
No, you're not.
Oh, can't rip the cover. Who wrapped these? They wrap them so tight.
We know you didn't. Ooh. So do you know that book series that you got me for my birthday?
Yes.
This is the first book in the next series, and it follows their kids.
Look at that. The spine's good.
Yeah, it's a good spine.
It's a good spine.
Is it floppy?
Yeah. Got a floppy one.
Okay. That's easy.
I was hoping you wouldn't catch that.
All right. We will be back tomorrow for Christmas Eve.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.